Good morning, wherever you are in this world. Welcome to today's top stories. I am Shahana, bringing you the latest news shaping America and beyond. Let's dive right into what's happening. Measles outbreak in Texas. Our first story takes us to Texas, where health officials are on high alert as the state battles its largest measles outbreak in over 30 years.
Up to 21 days. So folks might be incubating during that period. And if somebody were to come down with the disease, the latest day that they can come down is March 8th.
With 146 confirmed cases and counting, hospitals are seeing a rise in severe infections, particularly among unvaccinated individuals. Tragically, the outbreak has already claimed the life of a young child. The first measles-related fatality in a decade. Doctors are urging the public to get vaccinated, emphasizing that the MMR vaccine remains the best defense against this highly contagious disease. Stay safe, Texas, and remember, vaccination saves lives. Shifting our focus to Washington, where the House of Representatives has passed a controversial budget proposal that could see major cuts to Medicaid and Medicare, with critics warning that lower funding could mean fewer services, particularly for seniors and low-income families. On the other hand, supporters argue that the cuts are necessary to balance government spending. With healthcare hanging in the balance, all eyes are now on the Senate. We'll be following this closely. In the Oval Office, President Trump has been busy signing a series of executive orders. One of the most talked about orders this week, declaring English as the official language of the United States.
Well, thank you very much, everybody. We have a lot of big signings, good signings, one in particular, which we'll save for the end. And I'll ask Will to go over these individually, and we can see how we do.
While supporters see it as a step toward national unity, critics fear it could limit access to essential services for non-English speakers. And that's not all. Another order aims to restrict federal benefits for undocumented immigrants, raising concerns about this will impact families nationwide. Love him or hate him, Trump is making big moves.
You know Doug, everybody, I think?
For thousands of families, uncertainty is in the air. A federal judge has recently struck down a Biden-era policy that protected undocumented spouses of U.S. citizens from deportation. With this ruling, many are now at risk of separation, leaving families scrambling for legal options. Advocates are calling for immigration reform, but for now, fear and frustration remain at an all-time high. And finally, let's talk about a case that has rocked American politics. Former President Donald Trump was convicted on 34 felony counts related to falsifying business records But here's the twist. Despite the conviction, he walked away with no fines, no prison time, and no probation.
The historical and unprecedented impact into his presidency of being the first president to take, and in this case, retake office.
Meanwhile, political analysts are debating what this means for his future. Will this conviction hurt his 2028 ambitions? Or will it only fuel his supporters even more? Stay informed, stay curious, and don't forget to subscribe. I am Shahana, and this has been today's top stories. Until next time, take care and stay safe.